The twin suns of Corinth 3 rose slowly over the jagged horizon, casting elongated shadows across the rust-colored sand dunes. A soft mechanical hum whispered through the desert as a single reconnaissance crawler crept forward, its wheels kicking up fine grains that danced in the golden light. Inside the cockpit, Commander Rail Voss adjusted the scope on his visual scanner and tapped the cracked data tablet secured to his thigh. "Base, I'm approaching grid point E17. No structures detected yet, but energy readings are spiking again," Rail reported, his voice low but focused. Few seconds of static. Then a reply. "Copy that, Commander. Keep moving. Your target is still triangulating. We're counting on you. Over and out." Rail exhaled through his nose, wiping sweat from his brow. He'd spent 6 years in the Galactic Recovery Corps, charting forgotten worlds and unearthing technology left behind by civilizations that had long crumbled into myth. But this mission, this one was different. Classified. Personal. The assignment was to retrieve an object buried deep beneath the planet's surface. Something ancient. Something the GRC had kept secret even from its own officers until a week ago. And he knew why. Because of her. Dr. Elira Marnan. Brilliant. Obsessive. Once his partner. Now a phantom in the vast bureaucracy of the Corps. She'd vanished 3 years ago, right after the GRC shut down a classified excavation in the Jadari system. No explanation. No trace. She just disappeared. Some said she'd gone rogue. Others whispered she'd found something too dangerous to share. Rail had been there when she stormed into the command center with eyes wild and hands trembling, demanding a recall of every deep drill unit on Corinth 3. She had warned them of something lurking beneath the sands, something she called the Echo Core. But her pleas were dismissed. The project was shelved and she was gone. Until last week, when her voice returned. Rail had been decrypting a dormant relay node when a ping echoed through the empty system. It was a message, a voice recording buried under a false comms frequency. "If you're hearing this, you found the node. I knew you would. Don't trust the core. Core is alive. And it's calling. If you still care, come find it. But know this, once you see it, you'll never be the same." The signal was signed with her clearance code. Code no one had used in 3 years. Rail had requested immediate reassignment to Corinth 3. And now here he was, watching the scanner as a sharp pulse of energy bloomed across the display. "Gotcha," he muttered. He parked the crawler near a crumbling obsidian ridge and stepped out, boots crunching against the scorched stone. The air smelled faintly of ozone and iron, unusual for a dead planet. He unpacked his drill probe, set the coordinates from Elira's transmission, and began boring into the rock. Minutes passed. Then the drill struck something, not stone but metal. Rail knelt beside the hole, brushed away debris, and saw it, a hexagonal plate engraved with strange glyphs pulsing faintly blue. The interface activated under his glove. A low vibration tickled his boots. Then the ridge behind him split open, revealing a narrow passageway descending into darkness. He hesitated for a breath, then entered. The descent was steep, the air inside cooler than the scorched surface above. Bioluminescent lines traced the tunnel walls like veins, illuminating a path into the heart of the ridge. The structure didn't resemble any human or alien tech he recognized. This wasn't a ruin, it was a machine. A living one. Rail's hand hovered near his pulse pistol as he stepped into a wide chamber deep below. The air shimmered with static energy. In the center stood a pedestal, and on it a black sphere, perfect, silent, and humming with restrained power. Pulsed once, then again, and then a voice. "You found it." Rail spun around. From the shadows emerged Alira, her face thinner but unmistakably hers. Her eyes were distant, as if she were half dreaming. "Alira," he breathed. She stepped closer, her suit patched with old GRC markings and unknown symbols etched into the shoulders. "You shouldn't have come." "Why the hell wouldn't I?" he snapped, walking toward her. "You disappear for 3 years, send me some cryptic message, and expect me to ignore it? I sent that because I knew you wouldn't ignore it." She looked at the sphere. "But I hoped you'd be too late." Rael stared at her. "What is this place?" "It's not a place. It's a beacon. And a prison." She walked to the pedestal, running her fingers just above the surface of the black sphere. "They called it the Echo Core," she said. "It's not a weapon, not a power source. It's a seed, left behind by something we've never encountered. It listens, learns, waits." Rael blinked. "Waits for what?" "For someone to touch it." The core pulsed brighter. Rael stepped back. "I touched it," Alira said softly. "I didn't know what it was. Didn't kill me, but it changed me. I remember things I never lived. See visions I can't explain. And now, it wants you." Rael felt the pressure in his head increase, as if something were trying to push thoughts into his mind. He gritted his teeth. "Then destroy it." "We can't," she said. "It's bonded to me. And now that you're here, it's bonded to you." The sphere rose into the air between them, glowing. Rael's head filled with a soundless roar. And then images. A vast field of stars collapsing into singularity. A civilization folding space around their dying sun. A being made of light and memory, dispersing itself across time. Then nothing. Rael collapsed to his knees, gasping. Alira knelt beside him. "You saw it," she whispered. He nodded. "The core is part of that being. Or maybe it is the being. I don't know. But now we're part of it too." Rael looked at her. "Why call me here? Why make me see it?" She looked away. "Because I thought maybe, if it had you, it would let me go." Rael's heart tightened. "You used me." Tears welled in her eyes. "I hoped it wouldn't work. But if it did, maybe I could finally be free of it." The sphere pulsed again. But this time Rael didn't resist. He reached out and touched it. He was not on Corinth anymore. Rael floated in a sea of memories not his own, millennia compressed into moments. He saw Alira walking alone through dead ruins, heard her voice calling into empty halls. He saw himself angry, broken, searching. He saw the core watching all of it, learning. And then it spoke. "You are halves. Together, whole. The bond is chosen. Reward follows purpose." The vision shattered. Rael blinked awake. The chamber was still. The core had vanished. Alira was staring at him. "What did it show you?" she asked. He stood, feeling stronger than before. "Everything." She looked down, her voice cracking. "Then you know I didn't mean to hurt you." He walked to her and took her hand. "I know. And I'm not leaving without you." They ascended the tunnel in silence, emerging into a world that somehow felt brighter. As the twin suns climbed higher, the air shimmered again, and behind them the ridge sealed itself. No trace of the chamber remained. 2 weeks later, the GRC debriefed Rael for 9 days straight. He gave them nothing. Said he found no evidence of the core, no structures, no anomalies. The crawler's data logs mysteriously corrupted. They didn't question him too hard. After all, some things were better left buried. Rael and Alira left the core shortly after. Disappeared again, but this time together.